Good morning, young scientists. Welcome back to our exciting journey into the world of plants. Yesterday, we became plant detectives and learned about herbs, shrubs, trees, creepers, and climbers. But today, we're going one step deeper. Have you ever wondered, how does water travel from the roots all the way to the leaves? Why doesn't a huge tree fall down during a storm? How does a tiny seed become a giant tree? Today, we're going to uncover these amazing secrets. By the end of this lesson, you'll know how every part of a plant works like a perfectly organized team. Let's begin. Today's mission has 6 exciting challenges. First, we'll discover the 6 main parts of a plant. Then we'll learn the job of each part. Next, we'll compare taproots and fibrous roots. After that, we'll explore the 3 types of stems. We'll solve some Olympiad questions together. And finally, we'll see if you can become today's plant expert. Ready? Let's start our adventure. Imagine you're building a house. Can you build it with only a roof? No. A plant is just like a house. Every part has an important job. Can anyone name one plant part? Very good. A plant has 6 important parts: root, stem, leaf, flower, fruit, and seed. Here's an easy way to remember them. Root holds. Stem supports. Leaf cooks. Flower produces. Fruit protects. Seed starts a new life. Say it with me once. Root, stem, leaf, flower, fruit, seed. Excellent. Now let's travel underground. Can you see the roots? No, but they are working all the time. Roots are like the foundation of a building. What happens if a building has no foundation? It falls. The same happens to plants. Roots hold the plant tightly in the soil. Roots also drink water and minerals from the ground. Here's a fun question. Why is a carrot so thick? Because its root stores food. Radish does the same. So remember the 3 important jobs of roots. Hold, drink, store. Easy, isn't it? Let's play a guessing game. I have one thick root growing deep into the soil. Who am I? Yes, a taproot. Now imagine hundreds of thin roots spreading in every direction. Who am I? Correct, a fibrous root. Look at these examples. Carrot, rose, mango. All have taproots. Now look here. Wheat, rice, grass, banana. These have fibrous roots. Here's today's memory trick. Taproot dives deep. Fibrous root spreads wide. Can everyone repeat that? Now let's meet the stem. Imagine the stem is a highway inside the plant. What travels on a highway? Vehicles inside the stem. Water travels upward. Food travels downward. Amazing! The stem also helps the plant stand straight. Without the stem, leaves would fall, flowers would fall, fruits would fall. Here's another surprise. Some stems even store food. Can you name one? Yes, potato. Sugarcane also stores food. So think of the stem as the plant's pipeline and support system. Did you know that not all stems look the same? There are 3 main types. First, weak stems. They cannot stand alone. They need support. Money plant and grapevine are good examples. Second, strong stems. These belong to trees and shrubs. They are thick, woody, and stand upright. Third, underground stems. Here's a tricky question. Is potato a root? Many people say yes. But that's wrong. Potato is actually an underground stem. Want proof? Look carefully. Those tiny eyes on a potato are buds. Only stems have buds. Amazing, right? Now let's meet the rest of the team. The leaf is the kitchen of the plant. It prepares food using sunlight. The flower helps the plant produce seeds. Without flowers, there would be no fruits. The fruit protects the seeds. Some fruits also help seeds travel to new places. Finally, the seed is like a tiny baby plant sleeping inside a coat. Give it water, air, sunlight, and it wakes up to become a brand new plant. Nature is truly incredible. Let's revise everything together. I'll say the plant part. You tell me its job. Ready? Root. Excellent. Holds the plant and absorbs water. Stem. Supports and transports. Leaf. Makes food. Flower. Reproduction. Fruit. Protects seeds. Seed. Grows into a new plant. See? You already remember everything. That's how scientists revise too. Time for today's plant challenge. Question 1. Which part carries water from the roots to the leaves? Correct. The stem. Question 2. Which root grows deep into the soil? Excellent. Taproot. Question 3. Which part is called the kitchen of the plant? Yes, the leaf. Last question. Is a carrot a taproot or a stem? Correct. A taproot. Fantastic work. Let's finish today's lesson with a quick recap. Every plant has 6 main parts. Roots hold the plant, absorb water, and store food. The stem supports the plant and carries water and food. Leaves prepare food. Flowers help in reproduction. Fruits protect seeds. Seeds grow into new plants. Remember, every part has a special job. If one part stops working, the whole plant is affected. That's teamwork in nature. Who's ready for the final challenge? Question 1. Which root does a mango tree have? Excellent. Taproot. Question 2. What is the main job of a leaf? Correct. Photosynthesis. Question 3. Potato is what type of stem? Yes, underground stem. Question 4. Which plant part carries water upward? Correct. Stem. Last question. Wheat has which type of root? Excellent. Fibrous root. Outstanding work today. Here's your mission before the next class. Go home and observe any plant near your house. Can you identify its roots, stem, leaves, flowers, fruits, and seeds? If you can, congratulations. You're already thinking like a real botanist. See you in the next class. Goodbye, plant detectives.